ages, raised by some Zulu lions, taught to seek dangers, brave and defiant, boy, the Lord was doing favors, blaze through the fire, yeah, we had a few, lost a few wages, still coming rampant, misbehavior, flavors,
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we'll see Bijan Robinson, who's one of the best in the league at running the ball, sitting in fourth. It's the Commanders and the Dolphins. All that and more coming up next.
It's a pretty frigid December day in our nation's capital. We got our space heaters on full blast up in the booth at FedEx Field. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Washington Commanders. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about this Commanders team coming into play here today.
They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
This taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. So here are the Commanders making their way out. They'll be led out by a former first-rounder in his 4th year now out of Utah State, Jordan Love.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
They'll throw again. Here's Love on 2nd and 10. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. Down the left sideline. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Washington. Elijah Moore with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Commanders need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Returning it, Justice Hill. The dangerous Hill now to return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense.
Bringing them out, a guy who's top 30 all-time in yards and touchdowns. Not bad for a 4th-round pick back in 2012. Captain Kirk Cousins.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
He was looking for Adam Thielen there. 3rd down.
You talk about this Washington defense.
Right now they're leading number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom charts.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away.
Deep to return is Cavante Turpin.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. That's taking it around the 40.
Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here to take a look, and we will take a short break.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now Love.
And he's got the hook up to Moore.
His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his 1st. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Love. Here's a screen for Robinson.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Well, we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The numbers for McLaurin a week ago: 6 catches, 73 yards, and a touchdown.
And he now has 8 touchdowns on the season, and I just know this. He's going to be so eager to run routes in this one and try and get to the end zone at least 2 more times. 10 is a key number. Really signifies that you've had a big year.
Love's throw complete there to Moore.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that is incomplete here.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
First carry for James Conner. And he'll get this down only to the 18. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Love.
Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here, and it adds to their first quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job, and here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-zip.
From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphins shaking up on the play.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week: 20 carries, 104 yards, and a score as well. Trying to keep those big legs churning, and he's going to go down in the backfield. They go play action. Cousins. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. A first down carry for Henry. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Off the play fake, Cousins. He finds his man, complete. It's Phillips. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Back to the ground now, it's Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they go again with Henry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. Here is 3rd and 5. As they've got it as we resume action. And this will be a dump off for Kelly. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. Cousins now. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They start the drive with Connor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about this all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Connor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. After 34 yards.
Love now. And his throw here is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he stays up. Dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Here's Aaron Sipas now. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Bust through the tackle. 35 yards that time on the punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
While three completions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Listen.
Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Love now to pass on first down. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Jerry Jeudy, 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Throwing is Cousins.
This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
The give up the middle to Kelly. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. First down, Love to pass. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now 2nd and 5.
At the 42-yard line.
Throwing. Love. That's caught left side by Judy. That one a first down pickup of 8. To throw now. Here's Love. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down. To the air again. Love. He'll dump this one off to Connor. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Cool knocks this one through the post, and that will extend their lead even further. So this lead, Charles, just continuing to swell here in the first half.
Well, it's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that'll continue. But all in all, this coaching staff's got to be very pleased by what they've seen.
So we've reached halftime here in our nation's capital. With a halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Cousins now to throw on first down. Well, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half that's carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there. And there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
At the 23-yard line.
Check white. Blue check.
Going quickly out wide to Moore. Gets around him. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Washington going to send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. On the return is Peterson. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Dolphins offense returning to the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. DJ Chark. His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts this lead down to 13. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Back onto the field now, the Commanders' offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he'll be out right at the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Now Love. This will be swung out here for counter. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. A give running right is counter. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Check white. Blue check.
Love. He'll get that one complete to Connor. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The one's thrown into the hands of McLaurin. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 35. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Going back to Love. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 19. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, Love. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Love from the gun, eluding the pressure right. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Connor is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. As the Dolphins
Love now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Jerry Jeudy with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Commanders are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Love throwing for it.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Miami set to take over. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins.
He'll look downfield for Waller.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
They'll try and run for it with Kittle. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Miami.
1st down, here's Cousins.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Cousins. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. 18 of them.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On the delay, it's Kelly. Broken tackle for Kelly. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And they're going to speed things up here. On 3rd down, Kelly shelling through the defense. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. A 1st down throw for Cousins. He finds his man complete. It's Phillips. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Cousins.
This is Phillips yet again. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good...
And this is going to be intercepted. Desmond King picks it.
And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
With the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Connor. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming.
It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
So it's Washington getting the victory here.
And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look...
Why would I hold a man for ransom when my scope like Richard Branson? Since the basement making anthems over seasons with the man in black is teasing with my passions. Pretty girl, she think I'm handsome. Just coasting through these matches. I'm not bossing, I'm advancing. I'ma keep it moving, trying to be on before below. Wanna be intimate with soul, explore this war before I go. And that's some hours in my face. Now it's like work for